Hello again, back again.
Hey.
So welcome to this week's show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Ty Woods.
And you are tuned into the Mindset Go Show. And today's topic is... What's today's topic?
The CashFlow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki.
Yeah, it is CashFlow Quadrants.
This book revolutionized the way we think. When we first read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the first book that we read was CashFlow Quadrant, and then we had to go back and read Rich Dad, Poor Dad because it was giving references to that book. Then we ended up buying like a volume with all the books that he ever wrote is in this book right here. And this is the Rich Dad's Plan for Financial Success.
It's like all the series in one book.
So we have this book, and now we have his collection. But it changed the way we thought about how we wanted to obtain financial freedom.
It definitely changed my mindset. I went from thinking one way to a drastic change and reevaluating actually my lifestyle and the things that I was doing. I said, wow, there's no way I can get to financial freedom doing this.
I'm sorry.
Are you tired?
No, you were boring me.
Trying to work on your jokes, huh? I always say she has sit-down comedy because...
He tried to say my comedy is not stand-up comedy. Yeah, so it's sit-down comedy.
Sit down.
But hopefully I can get a job on the road as a comedian.
No.
Okay. Maybe not.
You be the judge.
Maybe not. But
I do have something that I want to just throw out here. You know, we kind of took a hiatus last week.
What happened to us last week?
We were enjoying that awesome Super Bowl party.
Go 49er. I mean, wait.
No.
Who was in the Super Bowl again?
You don't remember?
The Seahawks.
Watching that awesome Seahawks. Go Seahawks.
You notice we both said Seahawks because actually they were playing and it was like there was no other team playing.
There was another team playing?
I don't know. There was another team. Was there another team playing?
If you're a Broncos fan, sorry. Peyton Manning didn't come through for you. Anyway.
Sorry for you.
Let's learn about our cash flow quadrants.
So, the people that I thought was successful in the eyes of the cash flow quadrant wasn't actually very successful at all. And then the people that I really thought wasn't really that successful, they were actually more successful than the people that I thought.
Okay, wait, okay, back. What is cash flow quadrants?
Okay, if you look...
They can't see that. I'll put it on the screen. You can't see that. So
I'm trying to book.
Okay, you can't really see that. I put it on the screen. So there's 4 quadrants. And the first quadrant is called an E, which stands for employee.
Right. That's about 90%.
Yeah.
That's about 90%. Actually, if you're watching this, most likely you're an E.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most likely you're an E. It's not okay, let me just do this disclaimer. None of these quadrants are a bad quadrant. They have their place. And there has to be someone in these quadrants.
Everybody needs employees.
We can't all be E's. We can't all be the next quadrant we're going to mention because then we wouldn't have a balance. Yeah. So you just have to know where you are and then you have to know where you want to go.
And you're so far ahead. But that's good though.
But I just want you to know that
you need to know where you are.
Being an E is not necessarily a bad thing. You may be positioned to be the best E that there is. And there are some really good E's. I love really good E's.
I love E's too.
E's are employees. They are loyal. Those are the ones that stay at a job for 10, 15, 20, 30 years.
They retire.
And they retire from that same job. And there are some really good E's out there. You might be a really good E out there. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It just may not be the
Well,
best
if
way
you want to be an entrepreneur
to be financial free.
and you want to really fall into the lines of becoming financially free, it's going to be really, really challenging to get there working a job.
Right.
Because, as we talked about,
it's volatile.
Just over broke thing. You're working at someone else's system so that they can become financially free.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one is an S, which stands for what?
Self-employed.
Self-employed.
Basically, you own your job.
Mm-hmm.
That's your lawyers. I mean, the lawyers make a lot of money. Doctors, accountants, financial service people, insurance companies. I mean, insurance agents.
Mm-hmm.
People who are what is considered independent contractors.
Right.
Even in construction, they're independent contractors. And if you're an independent contractor, you probably just filed your taxes or getting ready to file your taxes, and you claimed Schedule C, or you filed on a Schedule C. That means you are an independent contractor. You probably received a 1099 form. That means you're an independent contractor. And that just simply means you own your business. You are the business. The bad thing about being an S is that your business goes away when you go away.
Exactly. So you may have a business that you started and it operates fully by you.
You might be really good at it. I mean, you might be the best lawyer on this side of the Bible Belt.
But think of it this way. If you go on vacation, does your business go on vacation?
Yeah, you have to close. If you're not operating your business, if you're not operating as the contractor, your business shuts down. And that cannot lead you to financial freedom. You're just like the E. If your job goes away, you just basically own your job. So if you own your job and your job goes away, then there goes your money. Your financial freedom is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you can work to build your income so that you can have a retirement fund and live off that retirement fund. But at the end of the day, how much is enough to live the lifestyle that you're currently living?
Right.
That's the key. That's the question. If you lose your job today, will your world be turned upside down? Will you be able to pay your mortgage? Will you be able to pay your car payment?
Mm-hmm.
Will you be able to live the lifestyle that you're living right now if you lost your job today? And if the answer is absolutely not, I will be in a homeless shelter, then you have a long way to go.
Yeah, there's some things that you have to reevaluate. And with the cash flow quadrant, it takes you from, and you see it on the screen, from the right side, you want to kind of move over to the left side, where we'll have now the business owner and not...
No, it's the other way around. You want to move from the left side to the right side.
You're right. You know I have a hard time with my left and my right sometimes.
That's why when we be driving, that's how we end up lost all the time. Because you don't know your left from right.
My GPS be broke.
Uh-huh.
But you know my GPS, though. And you say, turn left, turn right. And,
Blame it on me.
Gotta blame it on something. So you want to move over from your left side
to your right side. Okay, so what's on the right side?
The business owner, as I mentioned.
The B.
Mm-hmm. The B, which is the business owner, and this business owner has created a system that operates that business or conducts that business, so that if he does take vacation, the system stays working, and he can make money when he's not even working.
Right. So, for example, one of our businesses, Opportunity Knocks, is a business that we founded. It's a nonprofit organization, but it's also a summer camp that is operated by other individuals that are qualified individuals to run these camps. Well, I could just simply recall one summer, probably about 2 summers ago, when we appointed our program director over the site. I think I probably visited maybe twice in that whole summer. And
she did a really good job running the whole program.
Yeah. I was a little hesitant to to leave, and when you have your own business, you are a little hesitant to leave that first time because you're so focused on doing it the right way. You know that when you do it, it's done right. But at some point, you're gonna have to let go of control. let it go. I said let it go.
I don't want to let it go.
Let it go and give it to somebody that's competent enough to take the reins and take this thing on in.
Because you ultimately you have to trust your employees, the people that you empower and put them in those positions. You have to trust that what you hired them for, that they are well capable of fulfilling that task.
Right. I think that's my biggest pet peeve with business owners, especially when you first getting started or when
because they have the S mindset where I'm really the only person who can get it done.
Right.
And until you change that mindset,
you will always be an S business.
Yeah.
Which you can have employees. There are I know of people.
Don't say no name.
I'm not saying no names. Okay. I know of people who have businesses, who have employees. They can leave if they want, but they choose not to because they feel like if they leave, their business is going to crumble, fall, because the people that are there are not as competent as they are.
Right.
And they're the ones that's making this thing work.
I've even seen situations where you have someone with that mindset, and the employees that they have, or the people that they have, or as volunteers or whoever, they'll actually have someone else come in and kind of take over the reign, as opposed to the people that they're every day and working and serving faithfully for them.
Right. That's just one of the biggest no-nos when you are when you're a business owner.
When you're trying to move to the other side.
When you're trying to move over to the other side and you're coming from the S mindset. Yeah. And most business owners come from the S mindset. You have to develop your mind to think, function without me. Which is
a really good point, because
it's hard though. I know for a fact.
I mean, even in the process of communicating with you all, we're still in the process of changing our mindset, because there are times that, your comfort zone says, oh, I can do it better, or I need to fix this, and you can get into a point where you have to step back and say, you know what, they're well capable of doing it. I have to entrust that they're going to do it. And if they mess up, then we all fail at some point. We just go back and adjust things and let them correct the mistake or correct the failure, as opposed to you going, watch out, I got this.
Right. I will also suggest some type of executive training. As a matter of fact, I signed up
which is really good.
I signed up for an executive training program called Launchpad 2X, which is basically a program for women entrepreneurs, women who are CEOs of their own company. Now, I was told by an advisor that I needed this training because I had a hard time, or at that time, I had a hard time letting go and assigning
the nurturing syndrome.
It's like a nurturing syndrome, but assigning my responsibilities, or especially mundane responsibilities, things that I know other people can do, but it's for some reason I just feel like, I can do it myself.
Right.
But actually, there are people out there probably even more qualified than me. I said probably.
What?
I said probably.
Oh, probably.
I said probably.
I think there's people out there way more qualified.
What? No. No, but there are people more qualified than I am, and I would like to have more people more qualified than I am.
I mean, I think that's the strength.
Smart people around me.
That's the strength of a successful CEO or business. It's fine.
You can't be intimidated.
No, you can't be intimidated. You gotta empower those people that, hey, yes, this is my business, but now you're in a place where you could take over this particular assignment, and I could take my hands off of it.
I would love to just take my hands off of campus tax right now, but at this early stage, it's still in the early stage of growth, And right now I'm working with growth strategists to bring it to the level of sustainability without me. And in order to do that, I have to give up equity, hire senior team members. I did not want to do that. I still don't want to do that. But in order for this company to become a B and not an S, because, right, it has been an S since its conception.
Right.
I have been the reason why Campus Tax has done what it has done in the past 3 years. And I cannot take this any further. I have to bring on competent individuals that will be able to take this up to the next level. So let's tell them how they can go from E to S or S to B, and then B to which we're about to talk about. The I is the investor.
Well, we'll close on that.
We'll close on the investor. Let's close on the investor.
I mean, the number one thing is the reason why we call the show a Mindset Go Show, because you have to change your mindset. So you're gonna have to get books. You're gonna have to find lectures.
Is this a book? Who reads books?
You gotta find lectures. You gotta find mentors, people who've already been where you at. Those individuals can kind of help you and guide you in changing your mindset and changing your direction. Education is key. And guess what? A normal school system is not going to teach you this financial freedom education.
Oh no.
I mean, think about it. In grade school, you don't learn how to manage money. You learn how to count money, but you never learn how to actually manage the money. And those are tools that we need in the process of becoming financially free. Just being an adult, really.
How many of you learned about interest rates in school?
I didn't.
How about investing in stocks and bonds?
What else?
How about real estate?
You don't learn that stuff, do you?
How about any type of assets?
That's a good point. What are assets and liabilities? Some people really don't understand what that is. Guess what?
See, our school system is designed to create ease.
It is.
They say, go to school, go to college,
get a job. Become a lawyer.
Get a job. What do you want to be when you grow up? How many kids you know say, when I grow up, I would like to develop a real estate empire and become like Donald Trump and own several dozen businesses and franchises and earn interest off my money?
You don't really hear it.
No. They say, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. Yeah. But then what are their parents?
Doctors, lawyers. It starts from the head. Whoever's in that house, you start changing that child's mindset. You change your mindset, guess what? That child's gonna follow. When you're talking about that stuff, it's the same instance of, let's say in the household you have somebody who sings. When you're singing in that household,
that's a good example.
You singing in a household all the time. Eventually, that child's gonna pick up. They're gonna start singing, stuff of that nature.
Oh, sorry. Something about every time you talk, I just get tired and just want to start yawning. And
you're still working on that joke, huh?
Did it work, guys?
It didn't work. Okay, it's true. She's really tired. Long day, but she's sticking in there.
No, you're just boring.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
Tell him the truth. They said it. I'm just reading the comments. Chris Woods is really boring.
That's your notes.
You should have a show with just Ty Woods.
It won't succeed.
This show would be better if Ty Woods was the only person doing it. See?
That's your notes. That's not.
Okay, maybe I wrote these, but that doesn't make it. But still.
Okay, back to the point.
If you want to gain financial freedom, you have to gain financial intelligence. I can tell you this. Business school did teach me a lot. I went to college not to become a business owner. College cannot teach you how to become a business owner. But college does give you the experience of talking with the right people. Sometimes they'll connect you with the right people, advisors, and teach you business lingo.
Well, it goes back to, that is a very good point. It goes back to actually, connecting yourself with the right people and having that mentorship and the partnership, so that way people are moving in that same direction that you're moving in. What's so funny?
They know.
She's at it again, huh?
Okay, so the next I don't think I would be able to communicate my business plan effectively had I not gotten the education that I got in business school. If you're going to go into an investor mindset, you want to make sure that you know exactly how to invest your money.
Mm-hmm.
We have lost, once I've said this before, we've lost thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars
Mm-hmm.
in bad investments. And did that stop us from making investments, future investments?
No, because we also made so much money in investments as well.
Right. But what we did, it was a very expensive lesson to learn.
Sometimes lessons are expensive, though.
It was a very expensive lesson. That's why we hope that you listen to us, because you don't have to follow the same path.
So there is no guaranteed success, no matter what quadrant you're in. You have to put the time and the work into it to be successful, because there's always opportunities or things that's going to come up that may set you back. But just realize that if I keep pressing, I keep moving forward, stay focused on my overall goal, and that's the financial freedom, then you'll get there.
Right. And as I always say, keep your foes close. That's your faith plus opportunity plus effort. Faith plus opportunity is right there on your screen. Faith plus opportunity plus effort equals success. Every time. It works. It's a formula that has been proven over and over and over again, which is the reason why we know that success, although we have seen limited amount of success, we haven't seen the success that we know is coming, is forthcoming, because the effort that we're putting in right now.
Right.
Opportunities are being presented to us even as we speak. Even as of earlier today, emails coming in from different states and different people wanting to partner with us and offer an opportunity for our business to expand. So there are many opportunities out there for you. You just have to know which one to take and have faith that it's going to work, and not operate in fear, which we talked about that already, but it always still boils down to faith versus fear.
Yeah, whether or not you're going to step out. Now, this is just really just like an overview of the quadrants.
There's so much.
It's so much in depth.
Oh gosh, there's so much.
I mean,
there's mindsets.
We just couldn't even really get into it. We just really wanted to open you up to it, and hopefully you can go out. You buy the book.
Yeah, buy the book. Okay, we're not getting a plug for it. We're not getting any dollars from it.
I think it's a really excellent tool.
Yeah.
And you need tools in your arsenal in order to be successful.
Yeah.
There's no way you can be successful without having the right tools for the right job.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you want to ask yourself, if I stop working right now, is my family okay? If the answer is yes, my mortgage won't go into default, my cars won't get repoed, my kids can still go to private school, or if you don't have any kids, you can go on the vacation that you desire. If you can say yes to all of these, then welcome to the Financial Free Club. If you can say no to at least one, you're not yet financially free, but that's okay. Every day that you wake up, you have another shot at making this happen and making this become reality. And we're here to help you and help ourselves get there.
So definitely, if you have any questions, you can email them to mindsetgo1@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm Chris. You can follow me on Twitter at AlphaNox.
Follow me on Twitter at Mrs. Ty Woods.
Make sure you follow Mindset Go Show. You can ask us questions there at Twitter, Mindset Go Show. Yep. Until next time, though, remember, when you change your mindset, you change where you go. Until next time, Mindset
Go.